All quiet in the debate hall. All right, we'll welcome you to the Boys Nation Epic. I'll be your host, moderator for the debate. I'm Mr. James Carter. As you can see, I have recovered from my hair plug surgery, and so we are ready to begin. I would like to first introduce the senior senator from Vermont, Mr. Bernie Sanders.
Hello. Let's just get this over with. Mr. Carter, when you get hair?
Thank you.
Not you. Hello.
And now, joining us from his compound in Waco, former President George W. Bush. Welcome, gentlemen. Each of you will receive one question apiece, and then we will flip back and forth between the two. During this time of political upheaval, President Bush, you have served your 2 terms already, and Senator Sanders, you have already lost the nomination.
No, we haven't. We're feeling the burn, and nobody's taking any comes for it.
Senator Sanders, the first question is for you. Your budget said that your defense contractors would be the Daisy Red Ryder Firearms Company and the Radio Flyer Wagon Company. Explain how these cuts work with our nation's military.
Well, let me just say this about that. We need a political, a military, a revolution in every way. And that includes, but not limited to, downsizing our military. We are not going to get the tanks and the guns of the 1%. We are going to have the wagons of the 99%. We're going to feel it good, and we're going to ride around in our wagons bringing peace throughout the world. Nobody else will.
President Bush, your question. Is it true that your new annual Easter egg hunt will now be a South Lawn game of Pokemon Go?
That's a wonderful question. Compared to Bernie Sanders, I'm certainly not going to talk too fast. But as far as how that goes, I'm going to tell you right now that the Easter egg roll and Pokemon, unnecessary anymore. And I appreciate you and your candidate for the question, but I'm not going to answer the question because I don't know how. I'm not going to finish by saying America.
In order to keep this on the level for all the members of the debate, President Bush, you will be able to answer first. Senator Sanders, I think this will you.
Oh look,
this
maybe Watson Schultz is moderating the debate.
Given your choice, gentlemen, would you prefer whole or 1% milk?
Well, again, great question. I love dairy products. Dairy products love me. And I'm not gonna joke around.
I'm in the 1%. But I love full flavor stuff, so I'm gonna go with the whole milk. The reason I say that is because I love it, and whole kind of sounds like, you know, the Pythagorean theorem or something. I appreciate the question, but again, most of my family is lactose intolerant.
Senator.
Now let me just say this. 1% milk does not work. It is a product of the rigged economy where the 99% are shirked. We need the 99% of the milk, not the 1%. Now, let me just say this. While we're on the topic of milk, will somebody please give me an average donation of $27 so I can buy some groceries? I need some groceries. Please. I can't pay right up.
Gentlemen, there are not many policies that you agree on.
None.
Yet we do understand that each of you have a healthcare proposal for natural pharmaceuticals. Can you elaborate?
One thing we do have in common is that we both use pharmaceuticals. I'll let y'all figure that out. And I'll tell you right now, more towards the Democratic as far as color on that.
Now let me just say this about whatever he just said, because I don't really know, my hearing aid went out, and so I'm just going to talk about the 1% some more, because that's all I know. The 1/10 of the 1% of the 4%. On the 9% and the 74% owns more wealth than X over 3 plus the square root of y. Solve for Z, and you will not be part of the rigged establishment. If you can't solve for Z, take some math classes, either that or you're part of the 1% and you shouldn't vote for me.
Gentlemen, if you were forced, Senator Sanders, this is to you. If you were forced to run on the same ticket, do you see yourselves more as Buzz, or Woody?
Well, you know what I see myself as? A political revolutionary that was the Slinky from Toy Story. He went down from the top 1%, the top of the stairs, the top 1%, and joined the common man at the bottom 1%. That is the revolutionary from Toy Story that I would be. And that is what I will be for this great nation. Thank you.
Let's get something straight here. You never had a job. You were never at the top of the stairs to go down. Go from the bottom.
Mr. President, if I may say, if it wasn't for the Supreme Court in 2000, neither would you.
Texas about that with the great baseball team, the Rangers. I own them.
1%.
Gentlemen, given our discussions of dairy products and 1% of materials, a question was taken from the audience as to whether or not America deserves boxers or briefs.
I'll start. So the fact of the matter is that there are boxers and there are briefs, okay? But that's really not reality, okay? In this time, in our country, with as much turmoil as we have with ISIS and other terrorists, because in the end, I mean, if you fool me once, shame on you. And if you fool me, well, I'll tell you right now, I go command to see you. Shame on me twice.
Now, let me just say this. For too long, the establishment of this country has said that we can either have boxers or briefs. We need to revolt against the rigged establishment that tries to mandate our underwear. So you know what I say? Everyone deserves to have petticoats. We're bringing them back. Performing a revolution in the way that we do underwear. Now that's something that Mr. Bush, you can never do. For Bernie Sanders, with an average donation of $27, hey, so for X. That joke didn't go over so well, but then again, the DNC's a joke that doesn't go over well.
Gentlemen, we are nearing the end of our debate.
Bernie Sanders gets kicked off the air. What else is new?
As we began the debate, so shall we end the debate. Gentlemen, like we said before, President Bush, you are constitutionally barred from running. And Senator Sanders, you are, well, conventionally barred from running. So what exactly are you running for in this debate?
Well, given that the presidency, as you so eloquently put it, was conventionally barred from me, I am engaged in a very tough 82-way race for the president of Boys Nation. There's about 79 candidates, and I figured I may be 79 years old, but I'm still a boy at heart, right? So I will be running for Boys Nation president, and if that doesn't work out, I would like to be the comptroller of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Bill LeBron.
Basically, what I'm running for is for America. And why I love America so much is because America's America. And like I said, I get confused with words, so I'm not going to play too hard here because I feel like the less I say, the more I say. And then otherwise I end up on TV and people say funny things about me, and here I am, looking funny. So nothing.
President Bush, Senator Sanders, thank you for your time this evening.